más, man. Glad to be back on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show.com. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time with us, man. Don't forget, we got a special talent, special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to welcome in our lovely host tonight, all the way from the Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area, the Metroplex. Big shout out to Chacha, baby, in La Casa. Big shout out to you. Welcome into the New Mexico Radio Talk Show on this beautiful, beautiful thumping throwback Thursday, man. Ah, la máquina.
Yay,
That music right there, the music is a vibe, right? Cha-cha, the music, man, to get you going, right?
That's the only way to clean the house, work.
Oh my gosh, right? You got that right, man. A few shout outs already, man. We got a few shout outs coming in. I want to give a shout out to Johnny Gonzalez, Alberto Resendez. Yeah, he's a good friend of ours, man. Big shout out to him out there, man. We got Ron Golston in the house, man. We got a lot of people in La Casa, man. Hit that like button, Racita. Hit that share button, man. We got a talented guest here.
Like.
We're live on Roku TV, ladies and gentlemen. If you ain't got Roku, please go buy your Roku TV. All right, already built into it. If you don't know what Roku looks like, guys, here's a remote to a Roku TV. All right, go get you a fancy Roku TV, and you're able to stream the New Mexico Radio Talk Show there. All right, we're live on Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. We're working on getting onto iHeartRadio. We're working on getting onto Pandora. Ah, la máquina. We're growing, man. We're growing big for you guys out there, man. So we got Sylvia Mendez out there saying hello. We also got Ron Goldson Jr. says, hi, Cha-Cha, looking good. A big shout out to him out there. Yeah. But without further ado, man, I want to welcome in a good friend of mine, man. This guy is a badass guitarist. You know, they remind me of the band from Tucson, man, with the father and son duo, man. And these guys are badass conjunto band, man. I like these guys so much, man. I want to welcome in talented vocalist, singer, songwriter. He does it all, man. They do it all. So if you want to catch these guys, man, we're about to find out where they're going to be performing at tonight. We're going to see, because, you know, San Antonio or just in part of Texas, I mean, you see all these bands performing from city to city, state to state. But you're going to find out where these guys are performing at, all right? These guys are badass, man. I want to bring in Santiago Garza. La Nucha Lesar, man. What's going on, Santiago?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Hey, man. We're doing good over here in New Mexico, man.
Awesome.
I mean, it's a Thursday, man. I mean,
Texas is hot and humid.
Just a little bit.
here too, man. It's out here too. Well, Santiago, I just want to say thank you, man, taking time out of your busy schedule, man. When you could be, I mean, I see you over there practicing on the guitar, man, and that's how you get better. I mean, practice makes perfect, man. Practice makes perfect, man. But we want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and hang out with us. And when you could be, like I said, practicing, or you could be performing, because you know, Texas, man, is where it's at, man. I just seen a post earlier, man. I'm like, ah, la máquina, what's going on in Texas?
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we could get like that here in New Mexico, man. I wish we had a party spot where people support Tejano and Conjunto. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
Well, you can always move to Texas. I'm just suggesting it.
Oh my gosh. Otra, she wants me to move to Texas.
Dang it.
So Santiago, I'm gonna ask you the first question, man. Then I'm gonna let Chacha ask you a few questions. So at what point in time did you want to start becoming a musician, man? How did all this start out? I mean, of course, I like to ask this question because it opens up a lot of doors. So how did you become a singer? How did you get started?
I started playing music when I was 10 years old, man. My first instrument was the drums. So my dad's always been a musician. My dad plays the bajo sexto and sings. He's played with plenty of bands, lots of bands throughout his career as well. So I started going with him to the shows when I was about 8 years old, to his shows and stuff.
Wow.
And then the drums caught my eye, man, and started practicing the drums. I have other family members, my dad's brothers that are musicians as well. My Theo Chewy is the oldest. He lives in Dallas. He was the oldest. He's the one that taught taught my dad and his brothers how to play. And there was my Theo Beto. He was a drummer in their band. He sang. And then my dad, Jose Luis Garza, Sr. on the bajo sexto and vocals as well. And then my younger uncle, their younger brother, my Tío Cande, that passed away already, but he was a drummer as well. He played with a bunch of conjuntos all around too.
Man,
Yes,
so
sir.
I mean, you're growing up all around you, man. A la máquina.
Yeah. And then on my mom's side, all all my tios, they all sang as well. My grandpa, my mom's dad, he sang, and all my tios sang on that side too. I have a tia, my tia Sari, her sister, she sings as well. My mom sings too, but just at the house. Then my sister that passed away years ago as well, she sang. She had a great voice as well, man.
So it's all a
Hmm.
family. It's like a family tree here, right, Santiago?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's what it is, man. Yeah.
Wow, man,
A
that's pretty cool,
family
man.
of
Because
talent, a lot of
exactly,
talent,
yeah,
and a
family of
lot of
talent.
parties, I bet. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Y no invitaste, no invitaste.
That's funny.
No, it's that's awesome. And you know the hardest part of, probably about it, Santiago, is everybody in your family, was a musician, right? And
Hmm.
for you to stick it out, man. And I mean, it's hard, man. It's really hard when you come from a family of musician because, I mean, of course things happen, right?
Yeah,
As you get older, and the band
yeah,
breaks up. I mean, you created the family band, and then you start your own band, and things happen, right? You want to
yeah,
continue to do your career, and the other siblings want to do their career,
mhm,
and it's tough for the families to want to split up the band and create their own
yeah,
careers, and for you to stick it out, man. It's a big thing because it's tough, man, to have a family owned band, and you're like, oh shoot, what's going on here? Then I mean, there's nothing that happens. You just want to create your own career, and you follow
yeah,
your own path, and
yeah,
and that's what's cool about it, and it is tough. It's tough when you have a family owned band, but you stuck it out and you wanted to continue.
yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Let me
I
see
have a
here. I got a few.
question for you, Santiago. Um, so, how do you balance home life with work life? Because you're, I'm pretty sure you're out on the road a lot.
Yes, yeah, we're gone almost every weekend. We actually just got back from Michigan. This past weekend, we're in Michigan. We played in Bay City, Michigan on this past Friday, and then Saturday we played in Port Huron. We got back Monday morning, and then went back to our regular jobs. I went back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm a welder, and then
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, yeah. So yeah,
That's
it's it's fun. It is a little tiring being on the road and stuff, but I've been, like I said, I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. I've been on the road with my dad since I was 10 years old. So, and then to have my dad with me again, in my band, traveling with me is it's awesome.
oh, that's interesting.
And and for you, Santiago, what is it like to be able to share the stage, the starlight? I mean, with your dad, who's a legend himself, and
Yeah.
No,
because
it's awesome.
there's not a lot of people that get to 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 cherish that moment, man.
Yeah, no, it's an awesome feeling to have them. Like I'm saying, like when I started jamming with a band that he used to play with. Right, one time, their drummer couldn't make it, and the accordion player asked my dad, "Hey, do you know any drummers?" And my dad said, "Well, my son's learning how to play drums." He's like, "You think you can make this gig?" And it back then, man, it was 4 or 5 hour gigs, man, like 4 or 5 hours worth of music, man. And
Wow.
he says, "Yeah, I think you can do it." And and my dad said, "Can you do it?" I said, "Yeah, I'm down for it." So that's how I started, man. So I started playing with those bands with my dad, and then later on, my dad made his own band, and I started playing drums with him. And my other brother, a friend, he was our accordion player, and then my brother Joe Jr. He played the bass as well. So we all had a band together, and then we just went. We stayed with the band. My brother Efren got married. I started playing accordion with my dad, and we got other
Wow.
musicians. We had my buddy Arturo Jimenez playing drums with us, a buddy of ours named Gilbert playing bass, and just like that, little by little. And we jammed with my dad for several years, man. And then
Wow.
my dad's dad passed away, and he stopped playing music. So that's when I started playing with other bands as well. I used to help out other bands when we were busy with my dad.
Exactly.
Help out other bands on accordion or bajo sexto, bass or drums. Um, and then I started playing with other bands once that happened, man. Went from there.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, being 10 years
Mhm.
old, Santiago, take us back to some time. Being 10 years old, being able to play drums at 10 years old for a backup drummer, and and helping out your dad at the time. Take us back in some time, man. How did that feel, man? At 10 years old, being able to
That's
play
crazy.
drums, and I mean, I mean, Polly only knew how to hit the snare or Birdie hit the kick drum.
No
It, it, it,
pressure, right, Santiago? No pressure.
it no pressure at all.
No
It's
pressure.
and then
Your dad's like, hey,
the band
Steve,
my
hit the
dad was
kick drums.
playing with, it was like no pressure. That the guy that my dad used to play with, his name was Juan Arguello. He was a monster accordion player, man. So it was
Right.
like, you better know what you're doing, boy. If you're gonna.
Oh
So
my
it was hey, you better stay on time. You better not don't do anything fancy. Just make sure you're giving me the timing, and But yeah, it was awesome, man. So when I was 10, it was in the 90s, man. That was 94, man.
Dang, that's
So it
30
was
years ago.
different, man. Yeah, yeah. So I've been playing for almost 31 years now, man.
Wow.
So,
wow.
but yeah, I remember driving the van and the trailer at that age, man. Pulling the van
Wow.
and trailer after the gigs. Yeah, 10, 11, 12 years old, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
So how
Man,
did the
hey, don't be
whole
saying my age out there.
when you were younger, that age, how was did you get an allowance for doing all this or how did it work?
No, we got paid. We were musicians. I got paid like just like every other musician. It was no here's
Wow,
$5,
making
$10. No, it was
already
you
making
got.
money.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I would go to school the next day and tell my friends, "Hey, who wants an extra chocolate milk? Who wants some chips, hot Cheetos?" I
That's
was
how you get the
balling, man.
girls. That's how you get the girls.
I
You
had
can
I
look at
had
me
money,
stand
man.
up down the lunch line, whatever you
Back
want.
then, I believe
From
back
me.
then at those gigs, it was I think I was making 35, maybe $40 a night, man. And being
Hey,
10, 11,
Huh?
12 years
For
old, man, that's a lot of money, man.
a little
That's
back
person.
a,
then that was a lot of money.
back then too. That's what I'm saying. And then
Yeah.
being a kid, being that age, making that kind of money, like damn, when's the next gig, man? I'd be like asking my dad, hey, when's the next gig? Yeah,
You're like, I wanna buy more Air Jordans so you can look fly
yeah.
at school the next day and all
That's
of that.
funny.
And for me was
That's funny,
Converse.
man.
That was
Yeah,
my, back then I
yeah.
was
No,
pretty
man,
cool in my
we didn't
Converse.
have any of that. We had little Payless shoes, the cheapies, but it's all right.
You
Oh
save
my
them in the
gosh.
box, right? You have to save them in the
Yeah,
box. That's the only way they'll last.
that's funny. Yeah,
So did you
Hey,
ever
hey,
buy
yeah, that's
like
funny.
did you ever like at the lunchroom ever say like, hey guys, popsicles are on me, man.
I would tell a couple friends of mine like, hey, y'all want an extra chocolate milk or y'all want chips or something, stuff like that. Yeah.
well, look, we got a few comments in the house, man. We got Henry Prenda says, saludos to Santiago. Can't wait to see you in Sacramento. A la
Oh yeah,
máquina.
we'll be out there in 2 weeks, man. We're doing the Conjunto Festival out there on the 30th, man. We're doing the kickoff dance that Saturday.
And look right here, man. We got a big shout out there to Colorado Cuvo. It says William Leyva out there. Says saludos from Farmita Pueblo Promotions LLC is in La Casa. And then you got the Impossible, Always
Saludos.
Impossible. She says, wow, 30 years. That is so awesome. Saludos from Tucson, Arizona. Then we got
Tucson.
Carlos Sosa, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully I said that right, says hello. Then we
Awesome.
got another one from the Impossible Always Impossible says, yes, money for them Jordans for sure. A la
No,
máquina.
I don't think still to this day I've never had a pair of Jordans, man. It was
And then we
yeah,
got another
but
one,
no, yeah.
another shout out to
Talking
Joe
about
Leal.
Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, Arizona. We're just out there a couple weeks ago, man.
Oh man, no
Well,
hombre.
was it
No,
last
no,
month?
no,
Yeah, we're out
no,
there.
no,
We played with Culto
no,
Diferencia.
no invita, bro, a la máquina. Yo soy DJ. I could,
That
I'm
that
hosting for the
man,
show. I mean,
dang it.
I'm gonna need more than $30, $40, but
I'll get you some chocolate milk.
hey, I love chocolate milk, man.
That's funny. Yeah,
Unos
we were out
saludos.
there a couple months ago, man.
How did that go, man? Also, shout out to Joe Leal from Michigan out there, or Chicago, a la chinga.
Chicago.
Chicago in the house. We got Johnny J. Martinez.
Chicago.
Go to G
Johnny
says,
J,
what's
what's
up,
up, brother?
Chicago? We also got
Well,
Carlos Sosa says hi from Leti. Mesquite out there. We also got Paul and Jessica Espinosa all the way from A La Máquina, Phoenix, Arizona. Is in La
Phoenix,
Casa. Just
we're
showing
out
you
there
some
as
love
well.
out there,
So
Santiago.
we did Tucson and Phoenix, man, that weekend that we're up there, man. We played Saturday night. with buddies of ours called the Reality Band. Tony Orona, man, they jam and they play variety music, man. They were jamming that night, man.
Wow. Veronica Lopez saying hi to myself. Well, hello, Veronica. Bienvenidos. We got a lot of people in the house, man. You got, man, Santiago, you got a lot of fans, man.
You talking there,
A la
Santiago?
máquina, bro. For 31 years, you should have a lot of fans.
Uh,
Yeah.
and
Maybe
I'm only
because we put a
27,
lot of
man.
chocolate milk when he
Ah,
was
la
younger.
chinga.
That's why. And now they're coming back and saying, "What's up?"
Yeah, man, that's funny.
No, man. But you've been around a lot of musicians, man, and that's what it's all about, man. Is if you're around a lot of great, talented musicians, doesn't matter if you grew up in a band or anything like that. I try to tell all these interviews that we have. Santiago is, you don't have to become famous from being in a band from your family. I mean, it's cool that you had a family band. It's cool, but stick with it, man.
Yeah.
I know the
Well,
times are hard,
it
man.
didn't. My band didn't start as a family band, man. Like when I started my own band, I had my own musicians, man. I've had plenty of musicians throughout the years, man. It's just recently, maybe like 3 years ago that I brought my dad out of retirement. So I had plenty of other musicians. We had a buddy of mine named Paul Estrada playing bajo with me. Brian Gallegos was
Exactly.
playing bajo sexto and bass. Rick de la Garza, Anthony de la Garza, they're brothers from Seguin, man. Anthony's actually playing drums with the Garcia brothers right now.
Ah,
Rick de la
wow.
Garza played with the Crazy Pimps back in the day as well after they got out from my band. Um, Aaron Garcia is a buddy of mine from Dallas Fort Worth area. He helps me out on the bajo sexto and the bass as well. Joseph Garcia is my recent bass player, but they've all helped me out throughout the years as well. Joseph Garcia from Victoria, Texas. He's playing bass, doing second harmony and third harmony. And that's the most recent band right now is Joseph Garcia on the bass. My pops, Jose Luis Garza Sr. on the bajo sexto. He does second harmonies as well. He does some leads on some songs that he sings. And then I got my nephew, Michael Anthony Degollado Jr. on the drums. But yeah, when I started, it was other musicians that I had, and it just happened to work out that way. One of them had to go to college, so I got someone else, and another one decided not to jam anymore. One started a family. I was like, okay, I understand. Just so I just want to say thanks to all those musicians throughout the years of me having La Naturaleza that helped the name get where it's at, man.
That's awesome.
and and like I said, man, it's cool to bring back the band, man. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Here's my thing: having a band, man. It's a lot of work. I try to tell all these artists, man, to have a band. It's a lot of work.
It's easy, dude. It's
But
easy, man.
so you're paying the chocolate
All you
milk
gotta
or
do is
what?
make sure you always have money to pay them. Make sure you have hotels. Make sure you have food. It's real easy, man.
Water.
Well, it would be the Weedle player for you guys because I know I'm going to get paid in chocolate milk. I want to be with Santiago because I'm gonna get some chocolate milk. I
Damn
can
it!
take
Yeah.
it,
Hang
man.
out with him.
I'll get you a whole
Get a
gallon.
hookah.
Oh, even better, better yet, man. Get the case, all right.
Damn it! Got you.
Make sure you put a refrigerator in the bus or the van or whatever you got, man.
Damn it! Hell yeah! I got you, man. I got you.
So Santiago, I know there's a lot of talent out there, man. I know you just performed with the Punto Diferencia a couple weeks ago, man. And but there's a lot of talent out there, male or female, and there's a lot of bands, whether if it's
Hmm.
Tejano, Conjunto, or Latin pop, or country,
Yeah,
or R&B,
yeah.
soul. Is there anybody that you would like to that you're seeking out there that you would like to do a collaboration with in this industry?
I'm not looking for collabs, but I have done some collabs. If they call, I'm here to help whoever, man. The recent collab that we just did was with the Junto Cats. We did a song from Roberto Polido. That was a couple months ago, man. And it's been doing really good for us. I recorded it years ago with my own band, and then one day we got together with Zeke and Art, and Art said, "Hey, man, Zeke has a question for you." He's like, "But." He wasn't sure if to ask you, and I was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, and I was like, "What's up, Zeke?" He's like, "Hey, man, I was just wondering, would you be willing to do a collab? I said, of course, man. That's what we're here for, man. We're supposed to help each other out, man. He's like, I said,
Exactly.
well, what song? He's like, let's do Contigo. You already did it, but let's do it the way Roberto did it with Bobby, with the son Bobby. So I do the Roberto Pulido part, and then he does the Bobby Pulido part. You know what I mean? Where it switches keys and stuff like that. So yeah, of course, that's what we're here to for, man. Actually, speaking of Art Campos, Art used to be part. A shout out to him. He used to be part of La Naturaleza too when we first started, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he used to play bajo sexo with us as well, man.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we got one right here from the Impossible says, yes, they were with us in Tucson with Culto Diferencia at the amazing venue Stonebridge by our very own team. Co-host Stephanie Romero helping out in with her venue home to bring Conjunto and Tejano nights here in Tucson. Wow, I need to go check that venue out.
It's
Got
nice, man. It's really nice.
got a number one fan, number one follower, man. This guy shows a lot of love to us. This guy played in the NFL back in the days, back in the
Yes.
70s, 80s, 90s
Oh,
era.
nice.
Played with the Oakland Raiders. Mr. David Vela saying hello to all of us out there. He's a film star.
Saludos.
He's a film actor, man. So he's doing big things out there.
Nice.
No, I mean, but this genre, man, it's I mean, I have never heard of Conjunto until when I started doing these award shows, right? And I went to go do a Jesse Torres award show, and I started hearing all these badass Conjunto, bro. I'm like, a la máquina. I heard your music. I heard Ruben Vela, Ruben Garza. I'm like, a la máquina. Where did all this music come from? I'm like, wow. I
Nice.
said, I didn't know we had this cultura, right?
Yeah.
And to me, I love Conjunto, man. I'm like, man. And then I started learning how to dance it all. I'm like, all right, I know how to
Nice.
dance it now.
Heck yeah.
So I mean, anytime, and I put you guys out there on the maps, man. I started playing all you guys' music, man, from the first album, man, and the first releases, and
Awesome.
people are like, "Who are
Appreciate
these
that.
guys?" You know, I'm like, "Hey, this is Santiago Garza, man. You gotta give them a listen, man." And I mean,
Awesome.
I'm gonna play the top notch conjunto, man, and so I love the conjunto style, man. I love the vibes. I love what Johnny J and them are doing out there in their area, man. They're doing big things out there,
Yeah.
and they're learning from guys like you guys, man, and
Awesome,
you
man.
know. And that's what it's all about, man. Is showing support to all these
Yeah.
bands that are doing their
Hmm.
thing, man.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's what it's supposed to be, man. It should be musicians supporting musicians, man. That's the only way we're gonna grow this, man.
Well,
Santiago, I got a quick question for you. I'm gonna
Yes.
lighten it up a little, okay?
All
So we're
right.
in the circle of trust, okay? And whatever you say here stays here, okay? Nobody's gonna know. So what has been the oddest item that someone's thrown at you while you were performing on stage?
No, I don't think I've ever had anything thrown at me on stage.
Come on!
I'm, I'm
You
being
can tell
serious.
us. We won't tell
I'm being,
anyone.
no, nothing to be honest. No.
Good answer. Get some
That's
help.
funny.
I mean, you never know when you're on stage, man. You never know. Some people will throw off their cap or they'll throw off
Yeah.
a jacket, or I mean, you never know, man. These people are crazy, man. It's and I've seen it
Undergarments.
happen. I've seen it happen. I mean,
Why are you blushing,
It's a little warm in here. It's a little warm in my music room.
ay, ay, ay.
Santiago?
So,
Don't mind me.
so
I'm just a little lighthearted. I like to have fun. Hey, I'm from Dallas, so we like to have
Awesome.
fun and just
Yeah.
get around.
I was born in Dallas, Texas.
No way!
Yeah, I
Well,
was
I
born
was
in
born
Parkland
in El
Memorial.
Paso, but I grew up in Dallas,
Awesome.
so it's been my home forever. But yeah,
Awesome.
I actually got introduced to the Hano by my older brother Beto. Shout out to my brother. I love all my brothers. I have 5 brothers, two
Awesome.
sisters. Love them all. But because of
Nice.
him, he introduced me to Tejano, and I've had the bug since. Like, I love it. I want to keep growing, keep it alive. I introduced it to my 2 kids that are already adults.
Awesome.
But
Nice.
yeah, we got to keep it going, because then if we don't, then it's gonna go away, and I don't want it to
Yeah.
go away. I love it. I've had
Yeah.
awesome memories because of Tejano music, and also sad ones, but it's okay.
in Santiago, I mean, I know you see this everywhere, man, and there's a lot of support everywhere, man, and I'm glad to see everybody, trying to support everybody, and I try to support everybody myself, doing my own shows and stuff like that, but it's tough,
Mm,
sometimes I'll catch somebody on right before I come on, and because I'm getting prepared for my show. I got to get something to eat. I got to get me something to drink. Of course, I don't drink any cerveza on the
yeah.
show unless it's a Friday night or something like that. Um, but what's your intake on the Tejano music and all this conjunto music, man? What is it that our fans need or that our cultura needs to embrace it, man? Because they say that it's dying. They say it's not um coming back. And to me, they asked me the other day, man. I said, you know what? It's our gente and it's our cultura that are stopping our Tejano conjunto cultura. That's just me. That's just my opinion on it. I
Yeah.
never thought, it was dying, period. But that's just what
Mm,
people are telling me, when I talk to them, and I'm like, you know what, it's not dying. It's our fans, it's our people, it's our supportive system. And what do you think that needs to re-evolve for our conjunto and our Tejano genre?
it's just that, man. Get the people to show up to the shows, man. A lot of people complain about paying $15, $20 at the door.
Exactly. Right.
But you go spend $30 on a dinner, or you know what I mean, uh, or you'll go waste it on beer,
There you go.
uh, um, on other stuff. You know what I mean? It's just in order to keep the music going, you got to support the bands, man. Even the brand new bands that are up and coming, man. We need internet stations like yours and these other people that are giving these new bands an opportunity to get airplay, man. I know a lot of people don't let the new bands on. It took it took me a long time, man. Nobody would play my music when I first recorded as well, man. I would email, send actual CDs when I first started recording, take them demos and stuff, and yeah, we'll see. We'll play it. People wouldn't play it, man. It just takes keep going at it, man. Just keep chipping away at it, and the people that support you, man, to show up to the venues, and it doesn't matter what it costs, man. The money's gonna get wasted anyways, man. If you really love the music and want the culture to keep going, go support the bands, man.
And that's very true, man. You said that on the nail right there, because people go spend 50, $60, husband and wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever you are, they'll go spend that kind of money at a restaurant. And I mean, Santiago Garza's in town, $15 at the door. That's
Yeah.
$30 for two people. There's
Yeah,
support.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
not even me. Just any band.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
If you're into the music, like if you love music and you're complaining about paying to go see a band that you like, then are you really even a fan? You know what I mean? Are you a fan of that band, or are you a fan of the music? If you're going to complain about paying $15, some people there's some dances where it's $10. They're like $10, like like you know what I mean? And I get it, man. I guess a lot of bands. I'm not calling anybody out or anything, but there are a lot of bands that go do all these free shows all the time. So that doesn't help
Right.
out as well. It doesn't help with
Exactly.
doing all these festivals for free, or these festivals that are offering $200-300 to the band. That's to me, that's I don't know, man.
Or a
I
case of taco
understand
milk.
if you're first. I understand if you're first starting off. You know what I mean? If you're first starting off and trying to get out there, but I think that's what ruins it for the other bands is these other bands lowballing just to get the gig,
Exactly.
and then you get the other bands, not including myself. You know what I mean? I don't think I just play what I play, but I'm saying like you got these other bands that are trying to charge what they're worth, and they can't get it paid because they're like, oh well, this band's coming for this much. Well, then go ahead and book that band. I'll stay home. There's a saying that my one of my ex bass players, Miguel Sanchez, used to say, if it doesn't make if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense, man. So if I'm going to be wasting money out of my pocket, I'm going to stay home. If it's not worth it for me to travel, I'll stay home. That's fine with me, man. And
It,
No,
it's
keep
not being.
coming.
I'm
We
not trying to
want to
be.
see you. We want to see
Yes,
you.
you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be. Hopefully, it's not coming out like I'm being arrogant or anything. But it's just you got to know your worth, man. If it's
Exactly.
not worth it, I'm staying home, man. Uh, I'll rather spend time with my kids or go train more jujitsu or go do other stuff. You know what I mean? If it's not worth it, it's not worth it, man.
No, no, it makes a lot of sense because, I mean, it burns holes in your pocket, man. When these festivals or these events, man, they want the band even the DJ, man, to come all the way down from so far, man, and not
Mhm.
even pay for at least give them lodging
For
or something,
for exposure.
exactly right. Well, I've already established that, bro. I'm like, I mean, I'm no far the best in town or best in
Yeah,
in the U.S., but I mean, you got to know your worth, like you said, man. You got to know
yeah,
your worth, man, and it comes to a point, man, where you want to, you help out,
yeah,
your friends or your family or
yeah,
the events or whatever, but
yeah.
it comes in place and time for that, man.
Yeah. See,
And like,
sorry, and I understand some of these venues as well. So it is hard. Like if you're a new band and stuff, and trying to get a gig at a venue where there's bigger bands playing. I understand the venues. They're like, hey, well, you're not bringing the people in, so how do you expect to get paid this? So it's a long road, man, to build up a crowd, to build up the people that are going to go watch you, man. So it works that way. So a lot of bands do get mad. They're like, "Oh, well, you only want to pay me this much, and this and that." But it depends on your following, man. It has a big thing to do with it, man. So if you go to a venue and nobody shows up to your show, that venue still has to pay you. Well, some of them pay you. Some of them still pay you. Some of
there
them
you
don't
go.
pay you. And then,
You're
but
right.
I'm saying, so that venue's not going to book you again if you're not bringing people in, man. So it works both ways, man. You have to have a following if you want to get paid. It's so you can't get upset if they're offering you so much money and you don't have the following. You know what I mean?
No, and that also makes sense too because
Yeah,
these venues or these bars or these clubs, man, they want the
yeah,
bands. You got to have the following to bring in more people, right? And they're not going to pay. They're going to pay you
yeah,
half of what you've asked for, and
yeah,
but it there again too, Santiago. It takes a lot of promoting, it takes a lot of advertisement, and then it takes a lot of support. Like
yeah,
I see it happen all the time in other cities, man. I'm like,
yeah,
well, how come it's dead? Well, they got other stuff going on across town.
yeah,
Um, Same thing for Tucson, right? If they
mhm,
had you guys in Tucson, there may be another event going down at the other corner. It may be
yeah,
not a Tejano thing, but it may be a country thing or an R&B
yeah,
kind of type thing. So
yeah,
that pulls away from the attraction. I mean,
yeah,
and it's tough. I mean, bigger cities is tough, man. I mean, I wish we had a Tejano Conjunto bar here. I'm trying to bring something here. I'm trying to host my own award show here, New Mexico Latin Music Awards. So hopefully we can have Santiago Garza come down and be a part of that, man. And we'll be working on that.
cool.
So, um,
I
but
gotta
yeah,
say
I mean,
something before
support
I
your
forget.
artists.
I want to share something, and it's gonna tell you my age. So back in the '90s, we used to go to these autograph sessions, and this was before Facebook and
Hmm.
all this social media. And I think that something like that should be brought back so it could, I would wait. You're not gonna believe me, but I waited almost 3 hours in the hot sun of this building, side of the building, so I could get an autograph for a particular artist. And
Nice.
I waited and I waited, and I was two people away from getting his autograph, and then he's like, okay, he's not signing anymore. Like, no! But
Yeah,
maybe
man.
I'm not mad at you, Michael Salgado. I still follow you, okay? But maybe something like that,
Yeah.
the whole one-on-one with a musician
Hmm.
is like, it's so special.
Yeah.
Well, at
And,
least
and,
to
and
me,
that's
because
what
you
that's
get
what
to
I
know
do.
them.
I
Go
do
ahead.
that. So when we get done with our shows or before the shows, I don't show up right before the gig. I show up and I'm there hanging out, mingling with the people, man. That's what my dad
That's,
taught me.
that's
You got to
good.
connect
That's
with the
good.
people, man, because they're the ones that are putting the money in your pocket. They're the ones that are paying the entry fee. They're the ones buying your merchandise, and that's
Buying
what
the
my dad taught me. So
CDs.
that's what we do. We show up early. We support the other bands. if there's other bands playing, I get there, man, to check out the other bands. It means a lot. Like I'm saying, it's
Yes.
not because it's me. Uh, it means a lot for a band to be on stage, and there's, say, a bigger band that's playing there that you're looking up to, or that you listen to, and they show up and they watch your set. That means a lot to people, man. Especially to musicians. Like, they're like, "Oh man, you came by to check us out." Like, yeah, I do that every show I have. I try to get there as soon as I can to check out as many bands as I can and tell them, "Hey, great job," or "Hey, you know what?" If they ask for advice, I'll give them the little bit of advice that I can. The little bit that I know to help them get better, or
Exactly.
music wise, or more fan friendly stuff like that. That's the way I was brought up, and I've always done that. Even after the show, we'll hang out. We'll hang out. We get done. We don't get done, put our stuff away, and take off. It's like, "Oh, thank you guys for coming out." I'll go to the tables and tell, "Hey, like, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys. Like, y'all be careful on the way home. If they buy merchandise, thank you so much." And that's the way it should be. You should interact with the fans because they're the ones that are putting the money in your pocket. They're the ones that are showing up to your gigs. They're the ones that are supporting you uh, in everything on social media, buying your merchandise, buying your music online, or physical CDs, or a lot of people still want CDs and stuff like that, T-shirts,
Exactly.
merchandise overall. And
Yep.
that's the way I was brought up. So we hang out with the people. We're we're just human beings too, man. Is just because we're on stage doesn't make us. And that's the thing with some artists. Not calling anybody out, but some artists are like, "Oh, well, I'm on stage. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm leaving." Or, I mean, I understand sometimes you have to leave right after the show. I understand that as well. But if you have time, hang out with the people, man, that supports you, so that way they feel appreciated as well. That 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 you appreciate them supporting you. You know what I mean?
And especially if you got a setup crew that's going to drive your bus or your truck, your van and
Hmm.
trailer to
Yeah.
the next city to go set up your equipment.
Hmm.
And I mean,
Yeah.
you do the sound check when you get there at 2 o'clock or 12 o'clock or whatever. You
Yeah.
do your sound check, and
Yeah.
and yeah, take the time a little bit. And I mean, especially if you're paying big people to do your sound and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And take the time and little picture and little autograph, little
Mhm.
photo, or
Yeah.
little give them a
We
little
do that.
flyer or something.
We
It's
do that all the time, man. That's what we
it
do,
means
man.
it
Great.
means a lot to people, man. It really
Yes,
does,
It
it
man.
means a
does.
lot to me as a fan
Yeah.
because,
Of course.
some pictures I have from back in the 90s, I still have them and I still cherish them. And,
Hmm.
um, you know, uh, even talking, having a conversation with an artist,
Hmm.
getting to know the
Yes.
artist
Yes.
uh, personally means a lot too. I mean, just
Yes.
to see like, hey, you are real, like if I
Yeah.
poke you,
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt,
Yeah.
and
No. Yeah.
that's
Because
that's all I
I've been
want.
there. Yeah. I've been
Just
there
give
as
us a
well. Like,
second. Let me take a picture,
yeah.
please. Please.
I've been there as well with big artists, man. Say, like, my favorite accordion player, to me, in my opinion, the best accordion player ever was Paulino Bernal, and I got to meet him when I was a kid. I got to meet him 3 times, and every time I was like, "Hey, Miko, how you doing?" I was like, you know what I mean? He didn't have to. He's on top of the world, man. Paulino Bernal. He's the best by considered by, I say, the majority of the musicians to be the best accordion player ever. There's a bunch of other awesome accordion players, but to be able to go up to him and be like, "Hey, sir, how you doing? And can I get a picture with you?" "Yeah, of course. Come here. Take a picture," and stuff like that. So I've been there, and I've been on the opposite side where I'm like, "Hey, sir, can I get a picture with you?" "No,
Right,
no, I don't have
exactly.
time," or it's $20, or it's this. I'm like, or they blow you
Yeah,
off, and like,
I've
and I'm like,
experienced
"What?"
that too.
Like, they blow you off, or, "I don't have time for you right now." I'm like, "Oh man." So that's why I've always been like, "Hey, whoever wants a picture, whoever wants to say hello, I've never turned my back on anybody. It shouldn't be like that."
That's awesome.
Hmm.
No, yes,
That's
Santiago,
awesome
you got a
that you
lot of
do
people
that.
saying yes on to everything that we're saying right here, man. It says Johnny J says some of these bands have to ask themselves, can you bring in a crowd in that venue? Yeah, Johnny, these bands do have to ask themselves. And then I got a good friend of mine over here, Mr. Alberto Resendez, says, I have an overnight show for my devoted truck driver listeners. We are integrating some conjunto. Send your music, Mr. Garza, to La Jefa, meta dot el paso
That's
at
so sweet.
gmail.com. Hopefully I got that correctly for you guys.
I
And
got you. I'll send it over.
and then he says right here, and then right here we got another one right here. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Right here, meet and greet at different locations from Rob and Penny Vasquez. Yeah, yes, that's correct, Mundo.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be if you're gonna be in Saginaw, Michigan, go ask a
Yeah.
restaurant or an Italian restaurant or whatever. Hey man, can I come and set up shop right here from 2 to 3 hours or
Yeah.
whatever, a couple hours before my show and do a meet and greet
Yeah.
there? Yes, correct on that.
Yeah.
Johnny J says right here, yep, always support and appreciate another musician and the supporters if you expect to get support back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally correct.
It,
I
it,
mean,
it's two ways, man. It's a two-way street, man.
Hmm.
David Vela says yes, a little autograph means a lot to people. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can cherish that autograph
To
forever.
me, yeah.
Let me see. Johnny J right here puts right here in the comments says got to hang out with Chago and Nuchalesa in Las Vegas, and they treated me like in-laws of one of them. Always left its mark on me and how to treat one another. Yeah, I mean, and that's what's cool about these interviews, guys. Everybody that's listening in, you get to hear advice from different musicians, different talents, different people, and and how they interact with their fans. Because
Hmm.
and Santiago says it correctly. Because if you interact with your fans, they're the one that's paying you for the show and get in the show, and then they support your music. Of course, now it's freaking USB drives. I mean, people
Yeah.
don't hardly make any CDs anymore. But I mean, I
Yeah.
love a CD, Santiago. I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys. I still
I
love a
don't.
good
I don't
copy of
have.
a CD.
I don't have any CDs, man. But people ask me at the shows all the time, "Hey, when are you gonna make more CDs, man?" I'll have to. I have to make some CDs, but everything's online, man. You know.
Yeah.
Or flash drives with 10 songs or
Yeah.
whatever, 12 songs or
Yeah.
their album or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
support your musicians, man. That's all I can say, man. Support your
Yeah.
musicians. So if you see Santiago Garza out there or any musician that you like, man, support them, man. I mean, instead of buying a $30 steak or $15 drink, go to
Or hey, or buy us a steak. You can buy us a steak. I like steak.
yeah. No, we got a lot of people in the house, man. Big shout out to everybody in the life.
Yeah. Even hey, even some tacos, man. Some tripa
Oh
tacos or some
yeah.
rajita
You can
tacos.
never go
Hey,
wrong with
we're not
tacos.
picky, man.
If you're just now tuning in, Santiago likes chocolate milk, so make sure you get him a gallon, right?
No. Chocolate milk messes up my stomach, man. I don't do
No.
milk.
Yeah.
So
Santiago, I know you got a Bajo Sexto right there, man. Why don't you play us a few jams, man, on the show?
Yeah,
yeah,
I want to hear something.
I'll play. You guys hear it? Clear
Oh
enough?
yeah.
Let's see if my singing is not too loud. I have my headphones on. It might be a little too loud. Let's see. I'll try. I'm a little hoarse right now, my voice, but we'll see if we can get through this song. Ay, amigo, no te reveles, cuídate de esa mujer. Es traicionera, mira, no le des mucha importancia, que no te sabrá querer. Something like
Wow.
that.
Man, I didn't know you could play the Bajo too, Santiago a la máquina.
That was my second instrument. Before picking up the recording, that was my second instrument, man.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're full of talents. What else can you do?
Yeah. Just blessed, man. Just blessed.
So
Yeah, so I picked up the bajo sexto after the drums a little bit. My dad taught me the basics on the bajo sexto, and then I started messing around with the bass and then the accordion. That's where I stuck on the accordion.
I
I
gotta
mean,
ask.
so
So, have you ever met anyone that you got starstruck? Like, oh my gosh, this musician is right in front of me, and they're talking to me.
To be honest, no, but maybe just a little bit, but not like I was in shock or anything. It was with Paulino Bernal, with Punto Bernal. I was like, man, I finally get to meet him, man. I got to. Meet Juan Villarreal from the Cachorros, the real Cachorros. Um, but just like hello. Uh, it was cool to be able to hang out with Flaco Jimenez, man. His son Arturo Jimenez he's one of my best friends, man. It was always cool to go hang out at their house, and
Wow.
Flaco would just walk in and like, hey, it's Flaco,
Oh
like,
my
hey, what's up,
God.
man? And real humble, man.
I need to
Yeah,
hang out with you
yeah.
more often, man. You're hanging out with some really cool people.
You need to go hang out with
uh,
Santiago Garza, man.
uh,
He hangs out with a lot of good people, man.
You
like I
got
said,
talking,
we just been blessed, man. Been
hanging
blessed,
out
been
with the
lucky.
celebrities at their houses, and then you have these big, crazy, fun parties with all these talented people in your family. I'm like, come on, you're like really cool.
That's funny. Yeah, it's been awesome, man. It's been an awesome ride so far, man.
That's
So
great.
Santiago, I know there's a lot of youngsters out there, man, that are learning the accordion. Well, I'm not a youngster, but I'm 30
Yes.
years old.
Hmm.
I got me a Horner Panther finally, man, on La Máquina. I mean, it's sitting over
Nice.
there. It's sitting right across from me collecting dust, man. I think I played it a few times.
Damn it.
But
Dang
for us
it.
guys, or for us people that are wanting to learn the box or learning the bajo quinto a la máquina, I call it the bajo sexy pedal. Um,
I
but what kind of advice can you give us, or kind of give upcoming musicians that are wanting to learn the drums or learn an instrument?
It's like everything, man. It's just repetitions, man. Getting good riffs. It's quality over quantity, man. A lot of people think because they can make a bunch of noise, it's cool. Make sure you're playing the right notes. Make sure you're learning the right notes, the songs the right way. I say it's the same thing with jujitsu, man. In my eyes, when I teach jujitsu, and the way I train jujitsu is basics, man. Basics always wins. So you have to learn your basics first. You got to know the structure. You have to have a good foundation, man. If you have a bad foundation, your house is gonna fall,
Right.
man. So make sure you learn the basics first. You know what I mean? It comes down to that in everything, man. You have to have a good foundation in everything, man. If you wanting to do all this other stuff and saying learning accordion or bach like all this fancy stuff, and then you can't play a basic song, you don't know the structure of the song, or you're playing the wrong notes and you think you're playing it right. It's hard, man. So you have to learn the basics and practice, man. Repetition.
That's very great advice right there, because
yeah. Thanks for
I think
sharing.
that's why I can't play it, because I'm not playing the right notes, or I'm not playing the basics.
No, it just takes practice, man, and uh finding, I guess, finding. Well, now everything's on YouTube and stuff, man. It's a lot. When I started learning, it was I only know how to play music by ear, man. I don't know. They're like, just check this out. Just this past weekend in Michigan, man. I did a couple songs on the Baco Sexto as lead. So I did like Neon Moon, and I did this other slow piece that takes like lead on the
Exactly.
Baco Sexto. And then after we got done, we were hanging out with the people, like I said, we usually do. We got down and people, hey, can we take pictures? We want to buy you guys around or buy y'all shots. I was like, I'm not drinking, I'm not drinking, but thank you, I appreciate it. I said, but my drummer takes the shots. So I was like, hey, Mikey, come take these shots, right? And we took pictures with them or whatever. And then this one DJ that was there, I believe he plays guitar as well. He's like, hey, bro, how are you doing those minors and those sevens and this and that and this and that? Like he was there. I was like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. He's like, nah, man, like that was cool, man. Those chords that you did and this and that and diminished. And I was like, I said, bro, I just played by ear. I'm sorry. I appreciate your compliment, but I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I have no idea what that means, man. He's like, no, man, that was awesome, man. I was like, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So I just learned by ear, man. Just there was no YouTube back then when I was starting. It was just go watch the bands live, and check it out. And then that's the way I learned. I would go watch the bands, and then I would memorize it, and then get back home, and then ask my mom to borrow my dad's accordion. His instruments were off limits back then, man. We couldn't touch him, so I would ask my mom for 20, 30 minutes, like, please, begging, please let me borrow the accordion. Let me borrow it for half an hour. I promise to put it back just the way it was, back in the closet in the case, exactly. And that's the way I learned, man. I would have to memorize it, like just in my brain, man, and then bust it out.
No, that's the way to. I mean,
Yes,
some people.
sir.
That's how they. I mean, but back then, bro, they didn't have Facebook. They didn't have all this, social media platforms, and
Yeah,
I
nothing.
mean, they didn't have all that, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, you had to learn by ear, or learn by feel, or learn by touch,
Hmm.
man. And
Yeah.
that's just how it is, man. And I mean, now, you, I mean, if you want to learn piano, and you wanted to get piano lessons, now you can just go to YouTube University.
Everything's online now, man. Every single instrument you want to learn, anything, whatever you want to learn, jujitsu, boxing, everything's on YouTube, man. Not just YouTube. There's stuff on TikTok. There's stuff on Instagram Reels. There's everything that you want to learn is out there, man. So there's no excuse for people that, oh boy, I couldn't learn it because everything's there, man. If you want to learn it, you can learn it.
But that's pretty amazing that you took the time to talk to some of the fans, and
Yeah.
that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Like that is going to stay with them forever,
Yes.
and that's amazing that you take the
Yes.
time to
Oh
talk
yes.
to the fans, because that means a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
me as a fan, I
Yes.
you know I appreciate that. Thank you for
Yeah.
taking the time to
Oh
talk to me,
yes.
because I I'm nobody, but you were nice enough to give me advice or give me tips, and
Yes.
and a lot of, well, some artists, not all
Some.
artists,
Yeah. Some. Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So
That's what
thank
I'm
you
saying.
so
Even
much for that,
even like with the
Santiago.
with the other bands, like I'm saying, we play with other bands and we get done and we hang out with them. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like this past weekend, it was with our buddies, this hospital from they're from Saginaw, but we played in Bay City, Michigan. We hung out with them, we talked and this and that, and then the same thing that Saturday night in Port Huron with Estrellas de Oro and a bunch of other bands. There was another band there, two other bands jamming as well, and they were like, "Hey, man, we can't wait to see you guys. Like, we love your music." I was like, "Thank you, guys." We hung out, we talked, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. Support each other.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about, man. Is supporting one another, man. And we
Hmm.
got a few questions right here, Santiago. I think we let's see right
What's
here.
that?
We got Robin Penny Vasquez says, "Who inspired you to play Tejano music?" That's one question, and I'll read the other question from Serena Everly. She says, "Santiago, who's your greatest inspiration?"
Okay, so the person that inspired me to play music was my dad, because I grew up watching him play music, right? And then, like I said, then watching the bands my dad played with, the musicians. That one man that taught my brother Efren how to play accordion. His name was Juan Arguello. I would go with my brother to his practices and watch that man, and then get back to the house and I would practice that whatever he taught him. So those two people. And sorry, what was the
It
second
is
question?
who was your greatest inspiration?
Well, same thing. My dad. My dad. He's the one that was playing the music. He's the one I looked up to when I was a kid. When I was younger, when he would have to go to the gigs, I didn't want him to go, man, 'cause I
Oh,
wanted to go with him. And I'd be like, "Can I go with you?" And then my mom would be like, "No, you're too young." And I stay crying because I wanted to go. I love music, man. I wanted to go. So once I was old enough, my dad would be like, "Oh, he can come with me." I don't know, 7, 8 years old, go with my dad to the gigs, falling asleep behind the stage, man. But I wanted to be there, watch my dad play.
That's
yeah.
so sweet.
And you know what, Santiago, that's freaking awesome because there's a lot of, I mean, I mean, especially back then, right? I mean, and even today's day and age, man. I go to some of my family members' house and I go to a friend's house, bro, and I'm like, look at their kids, man. They're on video games. They're watching this, watching that. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, how come they're not picking up
Yeah,
a football or picking up a baseball or basketball or a golf club, a tennis club, a
yeah,
racket club, or how come they're not picking up an instrument?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean, and that's pretty
yeah.
cool of what you've done, man, because I mean, you got a good inspiration, man. Your dad has done it all, man. And you know, he did his thing, now he's watching you do your thing. And then you brought him out of retirement and gets to see you make
Hmm.
the mistakes that he probably made, and then he
Yeah.
corrects you after the show. Hey, son.
And it was awesome when he wasn't playing with me, man. It was awesome when we did play in town, and for him to show up to my gig, man. It's like, man, my dad's here to watch us, man. Like, he was like, man, that's awesome. Like, it hits you different, man. Like when him and my mom would show up to one of our gigs or something, I'm like, man, like get emotional,
Yeah.
like man, they came to see us, man, like they
Yeah.
came to see me, like that's awesome, man. Like just to have my dad there and now to have him on stage with me again it's awesome, man. It's an awesome feeling.
You're
He'll
like
be
at
he'll be
first, no
turning
pressure. I
no pressure
gotta
at all.
play perfect.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, no
So
pressure. I gotta like really be on my game because mom and dad are here.
yes,
And then
exactly.
later,
Yeah,
right? You have the feeling of,
yeah,
oh, my mom and dad are here. They
yeah, yeah.
tears, I'm getting choked up already.
Yeah,
I'm such a
it's cool, man.
crybaby. I was at every activity for my kids. So, but I was going to ask you. I don't know how old your kids are. Are you going to kind of like inspire them to follow your lead,
Uh,
or
the,
give
the,
them that option,
so
or?
I got a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old. They were both musicians. They played in the marching band and stuff. My oldest played the accordion.
Yeah, I'm a
Uh,
band mom too. I was eight
so
years.
yeah, so they played music for a while, but my oldest is playing football in Iowa. So he doesn't play music anymore.
Congrats.
He's focused on football and going to school in Iowa. And my youngest is a senior this year, and he's really into basketball. So
Oh,
the
nice.
music can wait. They're following what they want to do, and I didn't push it on them either. They did. They just stopped playing music, and I was like, hey, this is what you want to do. You want to play basketball? Focus on that. Then I wasn't one of those parents like, no, you have to play or you have to do this because I did it. Nah, yeah, I see because I see it in when I teach jujitsu or I go to tournaments, jujitsu tournaments. The parents are trying to live through their kids, and it's not the way it's supposed to be. If they want to do it, let them do it. Support them in
Yeah.
what they want to do. You know what I mean?
And do they feel, since they have a famous dad, like a certain
Nah,
way when
I'm
they're
not.
around people
I'm not.
or
I,
restaurants or?
no, I'm not famous, and I'm just dad. I'm just a dad. Yeah.
No, I bet you. Do people like come up to you and stuff and say, "Hey, how's it going? I know you," or anything? I know they do. And I'm
So
pretty sure the kids think that you're like pretty cool because you're like, "Come on, my dad's in the band. Come on."
Look
maybe
at this
once or
right here. We
twice.
got a comment from Mr. Johnny J. Martinez says, I get to play with my pops. Best feeling ever. Cool to see Chago play with his pops. Hey man, you know what, man? That's freaking awesome, man, because both of you guys are playing with your dads, man,
Yes,
and it
making
making great
memories.
memories, man, because
You know what? You know what's cool about that, man? There's a bunch of bands out there that have that, man. Conjunto
right?
Romo, Fonzie with all
The
his kids,
Conjunto
man.
Cat,
Conjunto Romo, you got the cats. Yeah, you got Art, you got Zeke and Diego, and then Nathan's were their best friends. Like they're
you
all
got
buddies,
Elijah
man.
Ezekiel with
But
his dad. Yeah, you
it's
got
cool,
everybody
man.
playing with their pops. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
making it.
yeah.
They're making it
It's
a
pretty
family
cool, man.
trio, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
awesome, man.
like
Yeah,
the,
it's
like
really
the like
cool,
the
man.
saying goes, right? I think it's a little bit cheaper when you got a family band. I mean,
No,
no, but you still
no,
got to pay everybody equally,
not
man.
in my band. I no, I still pay everybody equally,
Right?
regardless. There's no family discount in anything, not even for shows. Hey, well, we're family. Nope, it's full price, man. There's no family discounts. That's where you end up. That's where you end up. That a lot of not a lot of bands or several bands or stuff like that too. It's like if you have your own business, this is what it is. You have your own business, and there's like, hey, well, you're my cousin. Can you give me a discount? And then you end up losing money.
Oh,
It's the same thing like when they're like, hey, well, can you play at my quinceañera or can you play at this? But hook me up with the discount. No, that's not the way it works, man. It's a regular job. I got to charge what I'm charging to be able to pay the guys and pay expenses. So yeah, a lot of bands have to look at it that way too. I guess a lot of people don't. They're like, oh, it's all right if I give them a discount here and give this person a discount. But then it's the same thing about know your value. If you're doing these discounts here and there, and then they're going to be like, hey, well, you did it for so and so. Why aren't you giving me a discount? You're
yeah,
my
that's what I
cousin
was gonna
too. So
say.
then it just
You
it's
did
a
it for one, you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
snowball.
a
do it for
Yeah.
revolving
two.
thing. Yeah, because
So yeah,
everybody wants a discount.
yeah, and everything.
Look at this, man. We got a comment in the house all the way from the parte de DJ Ray from the New Beer Depot, San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? We're gonna be out there soon, man. We'll be at the new Beer Depot soon, man.
I think
Yes, sir.
I just seen a flyer on your Facebook that you're going to be performing tomorrow at the Mustang Sally's, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be at Mustang Sally's with our buddies Javier Solis y Los Únicos from Corpus. We'll be there at Mustang Sally's. We're going to be celebrating my dad's and my birthday. My dad will be turning
Happy
75, and
birthday!
I'll be turning 27.
Hey, I stopped counting at 25. Even my kids, when they give me a cake, it says 25 on there. That's it.
Yeah,
I stopped counting.
yeah. So I was blessed there too. I was born on my dad's birthday, man. It's
That's
pretty cool, man.
Wow,
cool.
that's crazy, man.
So we had the same birthday, man. So we're gonna be celebrating at Mustang Sally's tomorrow, Friday night. Like I said, with Javier Solis. Shout out to Rudy Lopez. Mustang Sally's tomorrow night, I believe. Javier Solis goes on at 10 or 10:30, and then we'll be closing up the show. Leonard Torres will be closing up the show. Uh, we're expecting a great crowd, man. A lot of people are showing up. We got people from out of town. I think we got some buddies showing up from Laredo as well. Oh, we're going to be in Laredo actually Saturday, but I believe we have some buddies coming in from Laredo. We'll be at El Indio Sports Bar in Laredo, Texas, Laredo, Texas, Saturday the 23rd, and we're going to be celebrating our birthday out there too with La Familia Lucio and La Familia Rodriguez out there in Laredo, Texas.
Man, you're
Wow,
everywhere,
that's
man.
a
You just
big
got back from
party.
Michigan, and I mean, la máquina.
Wow.
Busy, like I said, man. Just be blessed, man. And then the following weekend, the 30th, is when we fly out to Sacramento. We'll be out in Sacramento, California. And then the weekend after that, we're actually going to be in Dallas on the 6th, September 6th. We'll be at Longhorn Ice
Hey,
House
I'll see you there. I'll see you
with Pancho
there.
Pistolas. With Pancho Pistolas. All
I'm
right. Go by there. I
gonna
promise
be
I'll say
ready.
hi. I'll say hi, autograph.
I'm gonna shine up my boots. I'll be ready.
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Yeah.
No, you're everywhere. Hey, you know what, Santiago? I don't know if I'm blind or anything over there, but
What's up?
I see like 25 accordions over there, man. How many accordions do you own, man?
Uh,
Ah,
it's like there's a couple
la
there.
máquina, bro. I see 20 over there, bro. Oh my goodness.
Got a
Wow.
couple put away back there. I got some put away in the cases and stuff. I think I have 16 accordions
God
right now, man.
almighty. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah. So I got some vintage ones, man. I got that red one back there is a 50s model right
wow.
there.
Oh, I
And I
see.
got a 60s, I got a 70s, 80s. So I got almost every decade there, man. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. This one's from the 2000s. This black one right here. It belonged to my buddy David Gonzalez. He used to play accordion for Shelly Dowdis back in the 90s when Shelly Dowdis was like all over the
Oh,
place, man.
wow.
Um, and I have a Gabinelli there that a buddy of mine from Idaho, my buddy Billy Agalo, uh, sponsored the band with, man. I appreciate him as well. And then I have an old school 1960s Santa Marcela. It was before there were Gabinelli that a buddy of mine, Hector from the Dallas Fort Worth area, actually gifted me as well, man. So I've been really blessed with everything, man. People blessing me with accordions. I'm actually using. I don't know if you guys. Oh, there's a picture that I have a gold Gabinelli that I've
That's
been
like his
using.
dad, bro.
A 5 Swiss Gabinelli. That's my buddy. We call him Pelon from Laredo. He's the one from the club that we're playing at. El Pelon. I'm borrowing that from him, and he's like, take it, man. You can use it. So been jamming on that accordion. That's an awesome accordion. Saludo para El Pelon, la familia Lucio. Yeah.
And just real quick, man, I want to put this flyer out there, man, for Saturday, man. I tried to look for the one for Friday, but I couldn't. I just
Yep.
seen it's on a reel, so I don't know if they got the actual flyer for Friday, but
Yeah.
but this is going down this coming Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, at El Indio Sports Bar, man. No,
Yep.
oh my gosh, look at this right here, Santiago. I like this. It says
Look
no
at it.
cover charge, so you see all kinds of people.
No cover charge.
Vámonos!
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
No cover charge, and we're celebrating my pops and my birthday that day as well. So you guys show up, man. Support la familia Lucio, la familia Rodriguez in Laredo, Texas.
That's cool.
We got a lot of people in La Casa. So yeah, man, support Santiago, support all your musicians, man. And keeping Tejano, keeping Conjunto alive, man, is what it's all about, man. And that's why we do what we do on our podcast, man. And everybody in Santiago says, man, we like your radio station. I'm like, just because it says New Mexico Radio doesn't mean it's a radio station. I said, I don't have quarters yet. I got to get that first. But we do show a lot of support to all the new artists, all the new music that comes out, man. And
Heck yeah.
I think it was somebody requested your newest single on the show, man. And that's what we like. That's what we like, man. We
Awesome.
like people to put in their request, and because not only that it helps us, but it helps out the artists too to put out their new music as well. So, um, but
Yeah.
we're proud of what you're doing, Santiago. You're doing your best you could do, man.
Thank you,
For
brother.
31
Appreciate
years
you.
in the business, man.
Appreciate y'all.
You want to play us another couple of songs before you head out, Santiago?
I can do a little instrumental something.
What? One
Something
day
like
I'm gonna
that, man.
grow up to be like you, man.
That's funny. Yeah,
Oh
man.
my gosh, look right here. The Impossible says, "What you have a Santa Marcela? I love the sound in those old school accordions for poquitas."
Yeah, yeah. I have an old school gold Santa Marcela, man. Three switch. I've always looked for one like that because it goes back to the guy that taught my brother how to play accordion. Juan as well. He used to have an accordion just like that, man. And we went and played at my buddy Hector's house for a private party that he was having. And I saw this case there at his house. And I said, man, there's no way because the cases those old accordions came in those cases. I was like, man, there's no way there's a Santa Marcela in there. And I just started thinking like crazy. I was like, man, that'd be crazy if it was a gold Santa Marcela in this key in the key of fa. And I opened it up. I was like, there's no way, man. This is crazy. So then I asked him, I was like, hey, man, where'd you get this accordion? He said, oh, I bought it from this guy on eBay and this and that. I said, how much do you want for it, man? He's like, nah, man, it's not for sale. I said, so I told him the story and stuff. I said, man, if you ever decide to sell it later on, like, I said, let me know, man. I'll buy it from you, man. I would love that accordion. And he says, nah. He says, I'll let you know, man, if anything later on. Sorry, I got a Amber Alert on
Amber,
my
I
phone, so it was covering you
subscribed.
guys. I couldn't see you guys. That's why I was like, let me press OK on it. Um, so we hung out there. We played there that Friday night, and then we hung out that Saturday. We played at Longhorn. This was months ago at Longhorn there in
Exactly.
Dallas. That Saturday we went back and hung out with them, and then we're just kicking back, jamming out at his house because he barbecued for us that following day and stuff. And he was like, "Hey man, you really like that accordion, huh?" I said, "Yeah, man." I said, "Like it brings back memories because that man already passed away." I said, "Bring back memories of my brother, this guy that taught my brother, and this and
Exactly.
that." And he's like, "You know what, bro? You know what, man? You can have that accordion." I said, "How much, man?" So I can go get the money out. I said, "I have to go to the bank." I said, "He's like, no, no, I'm gifting it to you." I said, "No way, man. How much do you want?" He's like, "No, man, you can have it, man." I was like,
What?
"Man, like, dude, it just, yeah." I was like, "Man, you don't know what this means. Like, I appreciate you." So yeah, man, great people, man. Been blessed to have great friends, great people that support the band, man. So un saludo para Hector.
And that's what it all it takes, man. Is just a little support, man. And I mean, like you said,
Yeah.
the guy didn't have to, gift you something, that, now. I mean, even back
Oh
then,
yeah,
probably worth money, but now, it was even worth, money. I mean,
oh
it's
yeah.
old
It's a
school, you know what
classic,
I
man.
mean? And
It's a classic,
and
man.
like you said, it's a classic. So he didn't have to donate you or gift you something, but look, he did something in the right because he's seen where you guys were going with the band, and he goes, you would put it to good
Yeah,
use. Wow, now you probably use it as
yeah,
a little toy around here at the house or in the studio and stuff like that. But because you got all
yeah,
these other
yeah. Yeah. I take care of it, man. I hardly take it out, but I might be taking it out here in a couple weeks to use it for some shows, man.
That's so cute.
Yep.
By the way, you're getting a lot of birthday wishes or hey,
Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
birthdays,
My birthday's on Monday, so I
Jesus,
appreciate you guys.
possible, Serene. Oh wow.
Irma Salvio, El Paso, Texas, in La Casa. We got the Impossible in the house. We
And
got Johnny
Paso.
J. Martinez in the house. We got a lot of
But
people saying happy birthday to
Yeah,
you,
Johnny.
man. We got
yeah,
Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Santiago, put
Thank
your
you.
Venmo in
Appreciate all of
PayPal so they can send you some.
you. No, no,
Your
I don't do
Amazon
that. Not
wishes.
me.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The Amazon, okay. I need some wireless mics for my recording, but nah, I just mess it around. Nah,
Post it right
I don't
here.
do any
Post it
of that
right
freebie
here.
stuff. But yeah, that's funny. But yeah, now I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys. I do want to send a shout out to everybody, all the listeners, all y'all's listeners, all of our supporters for the naturaleza, all our fellow musicians, man. We try to help each other out, man. Try to build each other up. Uh, like a couple weeks ago, we did the. I was able to play for Flaco Jimenez's memorial that they had,
wow.
man. So that was awesome, man. That was awesome to be a part of that with the Tex Maniacs, David Lee Garza. We had Josh Baca, buddy of mine, the accordion player for Tex Maniacs. We had Stevie Ray Ravages. Let's see, but there was so many musicians, man. Dwayne Verheyden came in from the Netherlands. So it was cool to share the stage with all them guys and do a tribute to Flaco Jimenez,
I
man. And
mean, we lost a pioneer, man,
uh,
in the
you know,
Yeah.
business, man.
oh yeah, that guy was global, man. He's the one that put the Tejano Conjunto music globally, man. So yeah, to the familia Jimenez, uh, our prayers still with you guys. Our condolences, prayers going out to you guys. I know it's still hard to deal with that, man. It's hard losing a family member, but love you guys, and we'll be praying for you guys. And just thank you to everybody that listens to our music, everybody that supports your podcast. And just all the Tejano Conjunto lovers, everybody that's going to be watching from Mexico as well, Monterrey. We haven't been out there in a while. We did play there 2 years ago. We're working on going out there again, so working on some dates to go back out to Monterrey. The people in California will be out there in a couple weeks. Let's see what other shows we got. We got some private events coming up in the Fort Worth, Burleson, uh, public dances. Like I said, Dallas, September 6th. And then we got a bunch of other shows coming up. I can't remember them off the top of my head right now, but we got lots of shows coming up, man. So hope to see you guys at one of our venues, and don't be scared to come say hi, man. Even if we're setting up or whatever, we're not going to turn anybody away, man. We always want to talk to our fans because we appreciate them and what picture, whatever you guys want, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys can also contact the band to book the band for whatever. Any events. We even do
A la
divorces. Anybody
máquina.
want to book the band for a divorce?
I needed you 5 years ago.
So if you
Oh
guys
no,
want to
we have
contact
COVID.
me,
Never mind.
definitely. So you guys can book the band at sgarza82584 at gmail.com. That's my email. Or you guys can contact me on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok. What else is there? X. Or you guys can give me a call at 210-439-6209. Once again, 210-439-6209. Just give me a call, get a quote, and we'll work with you guys, man. Hope to be part of one of y'all shows, one of y'all's events, and appreciate all of you guys, man. And thank you guys for having me on tonight,
No,
man.
thank you to yourself and everybody, man, your producers, management, and everybody, man, and your pops, man. Happy birthday going out to both of you guys, man. If I don't see you guys over the weekend, happy birthday going
Thank
out
you,
to
man.
you. I know your dad
Appreciate
is going to be turning 25 years old, and you're going to be turning 24 years old. So
it.
happy birthday going out to you guys, man. And
Wait,
like I
the
said,
numbers on there
Santiago, I
again?
do
Thank you,
want to say
guys.
thank you from the bottom of my heart, man, to everybody out there, man, for
Thank you.
taking time to come and hang out with us for an hour and 20 minutes on the show. And
Yes.
hopefully we have you
Thank you,
back
guys.
on, man, and we'll
Yeah.
have the whole band on here. We'll do a live jam session on the
Yeah.
show, man, and
Heck yeah.
we'll put the
We'll
we'll
do
put the
something,
cash
man.
app out there. We'll do a donation and say, hey, You want to hear a song?
Nah,
Go fund me.
nah, nah, nah. We don't, we don't do that, man. I don't do that stuff. But yeah, and I appreciate you guys once again, man. You guys, go listen to the new single, man. Just came out, Hace un año. That's an old school Kunta Bernal song that I wanted to redo and just change it up a little bit to my style, to the style of the band. Check out all the music, man. All our music is on all the digital platforms. All our singles that have come out in the past couple of years and stuff like that. There's Alma de mi Alma. There's Flor de Campo. There's I can't remember most of the names of the songs, but y'all go check them out, man. On our digital platforms, support them, share them, like them. Um, I just appreciate you guys. And once again, we'll be in San Antonio tomorrow night, which is Friday, August 22nd, at Mustang Sally's with our good buddies Javier Solis y Los Únicos. And the Saturday night, we'll be in Laredo, Texas, Laredo, Texas, at El Indio Sports Bar with El Pelón, La Familia Lucio, La Familia Rodriguez. We'll see you guys out there, and I appreciate you guys once again. Thank you so
Once
much,
again,
guys.
God bless you. Thank you so much,
Many
man.
birthdays to you and to your dad.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hace un año que yo tuve una ilusión. Hace un año que hoy se cumple este día. Recordando que en tus miradas me dormía y yo inocente, muy confiado, te entregué mi corazón. Ese tiempo tan feliz no volverá. Mi cariño lo pagaste con traiciones y has dejado